So the link that I put in the chat section is a free guide on how to create a retreat experience at home. There's no right or wrong, black or white way to do a home retreat, but and many of us, as Paul was kind of sharing, that many of us are kind of doing a retreat anyway with COVID restrictions, but doing a retreat at home can be a wonderful way to sort of boost our mindfulness practice, boost our meditation practice. Providing a lot of new insights, really helping the body to rejuvenate and recenter and reground. And, retreat centers, most retreat centers are closed right now. I do think that retreats are almost a basic requirement for mindfulness teachers. Maybe not a basic requirement, but certainly something that's strongly encouraged for all mindfulness teachers to do on a regular basis. No matter how good of a mindfulness teacher you are or how strong your practice is, having retreats or retreat experiences, maybe once a year, maybe twice a year, can really deepen our own practice and embodiment of mindfulness, and can give us the insights and the experience to be able to help others with more impact. And so, because a lot of retreat centers are closed, and quite frankly, many retreat centers are very expensive too, it's very helpful to practice mindfulness meditation retreats at home when we can. And so this could be, a 1-day retreat, or a 2-day, or a 5-day, or a 10-day. We all have different lifestyles and, family needs and work obligations. But I do encourage everyone to see how much time you can carve out for yourself in a responsible way to limit your use or renunciate your use of phones and TVs, computers. Social obligations or social wishes, phone calls, dinners, etc. To even limit your exposure to family, friends. Work. So, the point is to really see if you can use the time of your retreat to meditate as much as you can, alternating between formal practice of sitting, maybe trying some standing meditations, walking meditations inside or outside, listening to guided meditations, guiding yourself, maybe stepping outside and bringing mindfulness to nature, sounds, sights, smells. Listening to talks, like mindfulness talks of teachers talking about how we can bring mindfulness to our experience, perhaps talks on loving kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity, generosity, forgiveness, gratitude. Maybe playing around with some formal practices of open awareness, noticing whatever you can notice in your experience, versus concentration practice where you're really locked in on one thing and one thing only. Exploring mindfulness of the body versus mindfulness of thoughts. So the link that I shared in the chat section covers a lot of things to consider before and during a retreat, including different talks and meditations that you can listen to, how to structure a retreat, how to let other people know that this is your intention to do a home retreat. Some people will rent an Airbnb or find a cabin somewhere or set up a tent in their backyard. So again, there's no right or wrong way to do it, but the intention is to kind of go inward during this time and really sort of lengthen the duration of your practice for as long as you can, and really take this time to be with your experience for this extended period of time. But it's often just a requirement for mindfulness teachers to do this on a regular basis. And so I strongly encourage everyone who's here to at least try it and see what works for you, especially considering that retreat centers are mostly closed right now.